All right, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is day 2, part 2 of my introductory. All right. So I'm gonna try to be on task this time. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like last time, I feel like I was all over the place, and I know I got to be professional at some point. But I'm trying to learn as I go. So ain't gonna lie to you. Right now, though, I'm feeling like real anxious. Feeling real anxious because it's a lot I want to get off my chest, and I want to like really disclose. But now I got like a clear and like a more background of where it ain't all that music where you ain't hitting all of that like the wind blowing. So I'm inside right now. So if there's anything I want to say though, on the rip, I guess like the whole topic of the day on this video is gonna really be about privacy and solitude, right? So for example, how I move and all that, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I enjoy my solitude so much so to where to certain people like that, well, no, to like a lot of people out there, like they'll try to like want me to get out of that mindset because like I not anymore though, but like I used to be very like, no, what I'm trying to say, people used to try to get me to do stuff like wanted me to be a part of like certain clubs and all that and cliques and all that and all that and all that and all that. I was never like that type of dude for real, bro. Like I always was like, like if I would have really like simplified, I'm really more so like a popular loner. Like a lot of people know me, but they don't know of me and all that. And that's only because damn, I'm getting off topic. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Bro, tighten up, bro. Okay. Privacy. Okay. My biggest thing on privacy is this, right? Like, when it come down to it, like, if people were to tell you something about me, I mean, like, it seemed like I get nothing but privacy, but I really don't, though. Like, as far as the aspect of it, we talking about, like, living space area, I don't really get that. Because when I tried to do, like, this YouTube stuff, even when I was younger, bro, like, my parents and everybody like that, they used to tell me, like, bro, you being too loud and all that and all that. And I'm like, and like, I never been like the one to talk back or nothing like that, or give, like, my parents or whatever, back talking all that and all that junk like that. But, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, that junk be getting to me, like, that junk be feeling some type of way, because it's like, y'all know how much I want this, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, speaking of solitude, this is like the opposite side of that coin too, right? Man, I feel like I don't have like that. What's the word I'm looking for? It seemed to me that like I don't get as much like. And I'm not saying I'm looking for it, but like I gotta keep it 1,000. Like I understand I'm grown and all that, bro. I understand all that. And I don't go looking for nothing. I don't go looking for praise and worship and all that. I don't go looking for all that. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what it is about me, but it seems like everybody that I know got friends of friends and real cool with each other, very cordial, very outgoing with each other. But when it comes down to me, it's like most people, and I want to say all, but some of them people, I'm still cool with if I were to see them again, which unfortunately that's what it is for me. Like it seemed like don't nobody really want to like see what I got going on and trying to stick out long in the friendships I got, because I don't know what they got going in personal life, which I always be open for the best, but it seemed like I always gotta be like the one to reach out, bro, and that trying to get played out for me. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't gonna lie, the more I go deep into this video, like the more I'm gonna actually say a lot of junk that might get me like a lot of it's a word for it. And I ain't trying to say like the same stuff that everybody be seeing like their videos, trying to be different and just be me for real. But yeah, man, like it seems like a lot of people, bro, and this junk elevate my soul, bro. I honestly don't like whenever like you gotta fake the funk with people. Like you gotta fake be cool and be happy with people. And then like just to like, you know, keep people in your corner for real, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say all my life, cause you know I ain't gonna fabricate it like that, but I'm gonna keep it a stat. Like people, I don't know, it's like people be venture out and doing their own stuff with their own life with other people than me. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like sometimes it be making you feel some type of way, cause I'll be like, bro, what's up with me to where like everybody wanna go in and, you know, be buddy with the net person and all that boom boom boom, but it's like when it come down to me, bro, I'm just by myself. Cause I ain't gonna lie. One of like my biggest hobbies about me is that I besides me chilling, that ain't really a hobby for real, but you know, I'm really a homebody on top of that, so that's gonna be intertwined with it. But I like playing the game. I'm a gamer too, you know what I'm saying? And I will start a gaming YouTube channel, but you know, I don't got like the proper equipment to really start right now. Like, and like I know you gotta have like certain equipment and like, you know, to be really like showing, you know, like the technicalities and like the prettiness and handsomeness of your videos and all that. And if you know what I'm saying by that, you know what I'm saying. I'm not really about to trying to find the proper term to really come up with it. I was gonna say whatever's on my mind at the moment about this subject matter. But yeah, man, it seemed like people treat me like a yo, what up, Cheryl? And then they go right about their day, and I never speak to them like years and years after that. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird, like how people treat me, bro. Cause I be like, bro, I don't do nothing grimy. I don't do nothing slimy to nobody. And it's like, dang, bro, like, do I really gotta like break my neck just to keep contact with people, bro? And I ain't gonna lie to you, like, if I want to keep it such a stat with y'all, I don't even like being around people like that. I don't like being around like you know, like every social group that like to freaking just do stuff for, you know, just like the spirit of just doing junk. Like I was never that type of dude, bro. If it's something that people want to entertainingly do or whatever, like, you know, want to do just to like, you know, have fun for real, like it gotta be on schedule. You know what I'm saying? It just can't be I just out of spirit of just okay, we finna go ahead and do something. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I ain't like that type of dude, bro. I'm not at all, bro. Like, it gotta be a sole purpose why we finna do something. Other than that, I don't really care, but I don't care, bro. I don't care, dog. I don't give a doggone about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care for real, bro. I mean, God, dog, like, I got story times on story times about stuff like that, bro. Like, it's so crazy. But other than that, yeah, privacy, man, I really enjoy my privacy. Like, I do. Now at times though, like if I begun like if I get like too private over like a long bit of time, sometimes that do swell or leak into some depressing moments though. I ain't gonna lie. To the point where, you know, like I be like sitting up in my doggone game chair in my room or whatever, and I just be sitting there looking mad as hell. And like sometimes like if I'm locked in the moment, right, like I'll key in on myself. And like I be like seeing like myself in third person, like looking at me from afar, and I be looking crazy as hell, bro. I be looking like I'm mad at the world for real. And I ain't finna go into like that whole thing, cause that's a whole tangent, and I don't wanna get in there. I'm trying to practice on staying on topic, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean I ain't gonna lie. Earlier though, I would have really did this specific video earlier, but man, it just wasn't like I wasn't like the right place to do it. Like, in order for me to do something like this, I gotta be like to myself, like with nothing else going on outside of me. Cause then I'm gonna get shy and all that, and then people get like all nosy. Cause I know that because earlier, you know, hold on, let me show y'all. So I got like my little tripod that I bought like almost a year ago, whatever. This what I had on my phone yesterday when I was outside. And like yesterday, no, like today, when I was bringing it out there to go record this video earlier, I was like looking at people seeing me like as I was posing and I don't really like all that. At some point, I got to get through that, you know what I mean? Because I do want to do IRL streams and like and vlogs and something like that in the near future. So I really want to incorporate that into my content. But when it come down to being like to myself and junk like that, I truly like sometimes I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes I be feeling like, man, F everybody, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that though, because like how my mom work, it's like man, I don't know how people do it, bro. As far as like, you know, trying to be all like, I'm basically like saying stuff over and over again. My fault, you know, like my mind go into that area sometimes, but I don't know, bro. I mean, they ain't nothing really to say about this topic other than that. That's like straight to the point. I'm gonna make a third video though, where it's gonna talk about a little more into like my life and all that, about my upbringing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, it's certain things happen to me to where I don't really want to disclose right now, because I don't know where that's gonna take me and all that too. I don't know, bro. It's, as I know, it's certain things you just can't put out there on the internet. Like it's certain something that happened to me where I want them people, well, like not like the people that done certain things to me or whatever like that, but I want like the people that wanna, that have similar like upbringings and similar unfortunate stuff happen to them. I want them to know that like whatever happened to them with certain junk, do not let that mold you to who you are today. Like, do not let that influence you to where, like, you know, you got to go down a dark path. Or if you're already there, don't make it seem like that's the end all be all, because that ain't nothing but, and I don't want to get too spiritual right now, but, because I'm going a whole different conversation about it, an hour long. But I want to like let y'all know, man, like whatever y'all going through, bro, and whatever y'all been through that's super traumatic to you, like, do not believe that, man. Like you just gotta just bow down to whatever happened to you, and whatever mold you to like the negative stuff that you hold because of that traumas and all that. Do not let that overtake you, because that's gonna stunt your growth. You know what I'm saying? Like as an individual, and you don't want to be doing that, bro. Because like, the moment you do that, that junk gonna like squeeze you, like a vice grip, on some vice grip type junk. Like that junk really gonna do you in crazy. So definitely don't do that. And I gotta tell someone a story about that too, but I don't want to get too deep into it though, because then I'm gonna end up saying like what really transpired with me. But as far as that go, that really wraps up this video though, about privacy and solitude. It just really the whole talking point of what I'm saying now, and that really wraps it up. But in that, if y'all made it far, I want to say I appreciate y'all. Definitely like, share, and subscribe if you're new, and y'all keep it easy out there.